Yes, people, back again, bruv. Oi, episode 2, NBA Talk, Rants and Jamz in the building. What you saying, fam?
Yes, my brother, I'm good, man. How you doing? Good to
Yeah,
see you
bruv.
again.
Been
Good
better,
to see.
been better, been worse. You know,
Of
like
course
that.
you have. Of course you have.
Been better, been
Oh,
worse, fam, bruv. Oh my God, fam. We might as well start with the elephant in the room. That's Russell Westbrook, bruv. You know, like that. It's one of them ones where, as I said, innit? Like, I love him off the court. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of his. I've been defending this guy for a hot minute, yeah. But some things you just cannot defend in it. And literally, last game was a mad thing, bro.
facts. All right, so I love Westbrook. You get me? That's my guy. Well, he ain't been for a while, but that's my guy. I'll always try my hardest to defend him. But bro,
Yeah,
he's on a max contract. Like, you can't, and he's an offensive threat. You can't go and get 10 points in game 2 of the playoffs. It's not good enough. It's not good enough, bro. 10 points. And did you see him out there? He just looked lost. Even, bro, I'm watching the game and I'm like, yo, Westbrook's whack. Like, what's he doing? Like, he's letting me down. Hear the commentator. Westbrook's having an awful game. You rarely hear them. Awful.
yeah, bro.
Ooh. Like, you rarely hear them diss a player.
Yeah.
You'll hear them say, oh, he's struggling a little bit today. Like, my man just said it straight now. Westbrook's having an awful game. Like, he needs to
especially
get
a player, yeah,
together.
of that caliber, bro. Like 10.7 turnovers. Are you taking the piss, bro? And I mean, a man saying even Eric Gordon got 20 points, bro. And to be fair, he's been playing all right, though. He's been playing all right.
No, but Eric Gordon's meant to get.
He's a shooter.
In the playoffs, yeah, he's meant to have 18 to 22 points. Like, that's what he's meant to do. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he is a scorer. When Eric Gordon's healthy, he's been a solid piece for the Rockets for a long time. Like I said in the last episode, they've been going finals. They done got beat by Golden State in the finals. Like, they do this, innit? But bro, Russ lost you lot that game. That's all there is to it. He 100%. Shot 7 3. He was 1 from 7 from 3. Yeah. Why are you shooting 7 threes, Russ? Over the whole season, you ain't even really been shooting threes like that. Why are you shooting threes?
But you know what it is, bro? Like, I just feel like he's all action. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't think, bro. Like, and this is the problem, because it's very clear that from the first game, they set it up so they're going to build a wall in front of him for him to shoot over. And he can't shoot like that. So it's like, bro, don't take the bait. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't take the bait. Recycle it, bro. Move it along.
Let me touch on what Imad just said. Yeah. Of course, he's playing with an injury. And I don't know if you was here from the start, but man, love Russ. I hate to be having this conversation.
Russ is my guy, blood.
He's got an injury, but are you seeing how he's diving for rebounds? The guy, that's his best skill right now. Like, as a top-end player, you can't have more rebounds than points. He's known as an offensive threat. I understand that. Like, injury or no injury, give us 18, bro. Like, come on. Do you know what I'm saying? Man was shooting 26%. You just bricking everything.
Everything.
He got blocked again by Bron. Correctly. Oh yeah, he did. And it was
more than once.
It was one of them. Get that out of here. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, injury. Bro, you have to remember, Westbrook had corona. As he tested positive for corona. He's coming off a quad injury. Like, I hear all of that. I'm trying my hardest to give this guy some sympathy, but bro, like, that's not good enough. You might as well not play. You might as well still be injured. He's losing the game for the Rockets. One thing I will say though, sorry to cut you, but let me finish. Dan Toney said at the end of the game, I'm not gonna pull Russ out. We need him to win. And that's one thing I'm happy about, because it's true. You need Russ. If he's gonna be Russ, you're gonna need him to win. But what he done last night, you don't need that.
Bro, we don't need that, bro. Listen,
and he only had 4 assists.
7 turnovers and 10 points. Yeah, you could get that from any bench player. You don't need that. Facts. 7 turnovers. You don't need that from Russ, bro.
I didn't even mention the turnovers. Facts. You got 10 points and 7 turnovers.
You're an all-star, bro. Like, you're an all-star. Man, don't expect that from an all-star. I don't care. Like, there's no.
He's an MVP once upon a time, bro.
On one leg, you don't expect that from an all-star. I don't care, innit? And I love that guy, bro. He's one of my top 3 favorite players in terms of just
good enough.
Not in terms of all-round game, because Russell's got holes in his game, but I like him as a person. I like his presence. I like his intensity and all that. But there's no point having all of that if you're not using it productively, bro. Like some of the turnovers were mad, bro. Mad.
Right.
It didn't make no sense. And he's missing layups now. When man starts bricking layups, that's when it's like, it's a bit mad. 7 turnovers, bro.
Eddie Muchimi.
What now?
KD left him because
how long? What time?
7:07. KD left him because he can't read the game well, but didn't want to leave because he's the perfect teammate. So true. My man, like Russ is a lovable guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to be dissing him, but I got to call it how I see it. Do you get what I'm saying? And my man's, he ain't cutting it. Do you know what I'm saying? Bron's having his way with him. He's all smiling certain times, like, yeah, Russ, I got you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That can't run, bro. The worst thing is the rest of the Rockets, they was playing pretty well, bro. They're good. Nah, sorry. Before we even go to the rest of the Rockets, can I give some credit to AD, though? Because PJ locked him up first game. And he came back with a vengeance. He's not even playing like... He's not even playing like big man ball. Like, he's playing guard ball. He's hitting him with fadeaways, all of that. Yeah. Like, he made that 36 look very cute. You know what I'm saying? That 30 points he had, it was finesse. It wasn't one of them mad bare free throws and getting to the line enough. Like, he made that shit look, excuse my language, he made that look cool. You know what I'm saying?
We know AD can do that. We were speaking about that even on the last show, bro. End to end, like he's elite, bro. He's one of the best
AD was turning up. I'm Bron too. Like 28, 11, and 9.
My guy, blood. Bron is my guy, blood. And that's why I'm talking right now. Bron's my guy, bro. Bron's my goat, innit? So when I'm watching Bron, it's like, if my team lose and Bron plays well, it's fine, innit? Then it's all right. Bron, especially fourth quarter, he turned up, bro. Like, Bron's cold.
No, Bron's cold, man. That the shot he had to ice the game was bad. Little fadeaway jumper, game done. They thought they was coming back. No, you're still 8 points down after that. It's done. Forget it.
That's it.
Like, and he played very well.
That Bron ain't clutch, bro. Bron ain't clutch, man.
And that's the Bron that man enjoy watching that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching that like, I hate this guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy watching that Bron. I ain't gonna lie. But AD,
even at his age, bro, both ends of the court, he's affecting the game, bro. And that's what man got to realize. A certain man will be like, oh yeah, like he stopped playing defense. That's a lie, bro.
No. AD's second for defensive player of the year, bro. Like,
Bron.
Oh, Bron. No. Especially, man, have to remember,
that's chasing man down,
Bron and playoff Bron is two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about him taking it easy and maybe not playing as much defense in the regular season. Like, bro, playoff Bron don't play that. I know he's pissed he lost that first round. They weren't meant to lose that. If anything, they were meant to lose last night and then 1-1, and then they just carry on from there. Do you know what I'm saying? They weren't meant to lose that first round. Houston caught them off guard. PJ locked 100%. Up AD and he came back like, nah, no one talk to me about PJ ever again.
Yeah, it's just that. I just think that was just it was just an off day for AD, bro. Like, PJ was just jittering and just had man. He locked him up. It was mad.
PJ was
just making it uncomfortable for man. And that's what he always said. He goes, you know what? I'm not the biggest guy out there. I'm not gonna win everything, but I'm gonna make it damn uncomfortable for man. I'm just gonna hustle you.
One thing I will say though, like from what I've preed from both the games, like the Lakers in transition, unstoppable. You see when they get forced turnovers and they're cutting and the Houston defense has got a run back, it's over. They're scoring. You see in the half court, it's blatantly 50-50. Like when they have to come up against a set defense and run a play, it's 50-50. That's why AD was eating, because he was getting a lot of ISO ball and he was just eating up PJ, who was still playing good defense on him. Yeah. Let's not get that twisted. But my man was just better. That's what I think.
And that's what I mean. The defensive numbers for us have improved, blood. Like, especially in the bubble, bro. Like, we've been alright, but we got eaten. I'm not gonna lie, bro. There was just too many things wrong, and I think, bro, there's no excuse. Like a man said here, 10 points from a player like him is never okay, no matter what. It's never okay.
I say, you know, Russ, I saw a stat of his, before the bubble, and I remember this because I was watching before the bubble. LeBron, Russ was going off, you know. Man was looking at Houston like, yo, Russ was averaging 35.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Bro,
I'm guessing 32. I just double checked my notes. He averaged 32, 8 and 7 before the bubble. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
what do you think that's down to? Do you think it's down to the injury?
Well, I think he's definitely out of rhythm. I'm gonna have to give him that. But like, it's also just down to Russ being Russ, innit? Like, bro, just slow down and think a little bit, man. Use your brain. Like, you see LeBron's getting older. He's using his brain more and his athleticism less. Russ, you're still very athletic. Use your brain and match that with your athleticism. Do you know what I'm saying? I
just don't think he has it. Because like, even in his interview, he was like, yo, I'm running around a lot, but I need to kind of work out what I'm doing kind of thing. It's like, bruv, like, and it's you're not a rookie, cuz. You should be able to think on your feet, blood.
Took the words out of my mouth, bro.
He's not a rookie, bro. He should be looking at this and saying, you know what? It's not going my way tonight. And you know what pisses me off? Because it's like, me personally, if I'm doing something, you know, sometimes you're like, you know what? It's not my day. Cool, just pass it then. Why are you still bricking the same threes, blood? Where does, like, why? Where's this confidence coming from when you're playing like shit, bro?
Westbrook, out of anyone that put anything on the board, even Daniel House, like, not House even disrespecting Daniel House, but Daniel House, Eric Gordon, PJ Tucker, and Covington all had 15 plus. That means Russ has got to give us 20.
Yeah.
If Russ gave the normal 20 of his layups and getting his and another thing, bro, my man's shooting horrendously. Free throws. What?
That's
he's freaking free throws.
What was he from the line?
70 to 80%. I wrote it down last night.
75-80 from the line usually.
He was 47% last night. 47%.
So man's not
so you basically just there to rebound. Man's paying you all these millions a year to rebound.
He's not even 1 in 2 from the line. Not even 1 in 2 from the line, bro.
Not even 1 in 2, like a smidge under that.
It's like, brother, and I love that guy. One of my favorite players. I want to see him come out
next game and drop 30. Like, that's what I want. I'm not a hater. Do you know what I'm saying? I want him to come out and drop 30. Like, bro, who was you trying to bad up first 2 games? Behave yourself. But like,
nah, Bron's been smoking him. Bron's been smoking him though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's almost like Bron's bullying, man. You know that man just running up and just slapping the thing, no remorse, and it's not the first time he's done it. It's like Bron knows.
Let me comment on this. I will say, Lakers this one that you got pinned. Okay. Lakers fans, don't think it's sealed up, innit? Because, bro, you lot didn't actually play. You lot played good, but AD and LeBron played good. You lot, as a whole, could have been better. Do you know what I'm saying? And even though Russ was basically giving you the game, like, you got AD and Bron, 34 and 28. Danny Green, 9. Caldwell Pope, 5. Rondo, 10. And Rondo's, he ain't going to hit there. He's not going to do that all the time. Alex Caruso, 2. I would have liked to see more from him. Markieff Morris, 16. 3 threes in the first quarter. That ain't going to happen all the time.
It's not.
And Kuzma 13. Kuzma will get his 15 points a game.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Even I'm not a fan of him.
But there you go. But when Kuz is out,
that's not a great
scoring you. It's not. But when Kuz is out scoring you and stuff like that, you have to start looking at, man, bro. Because when you look at the deficit that we lost from, those are the points that Russ should have put on the board. Those are the points you should have put on the board because you expect 20-25 from.
Sorry, I just see a man see. No, I definitely saw Morris's contribution. I just don't think it's going to be a regular thing. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, one thing I will say, the Lakers, like that's not a sealed deal. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's not a sealed deal. If you guys play the exact same game next game, you might not win because if PJ brings the same defense to AD, it's not guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Like AD went off, bro. He was in his bag. You get what I'm saying?
Bruv. Yeah, but we know AD can do this though.
LeBron recognizes the real threat on the Rockets, which is why he picks on Russ. Now, facts, I got Lakers in 5, to be honest, but facts, what you're saying. Facts, what you're saying.
But AD,
but yeah, man,
we know that we can get that from AD.
For real, and let's touch on, because we can't even forget the big man. Let's touch on Jamz, because Jamz went in last night.
Of course,
James Harden's ball, like he's playing ball right now. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is the playoff Jamz that man need to see. He's blatantly playing ball right now. And do you get what I'm saying? With all of that going on, it's never, you guys are never going to be safe if James Harden's balling how he is. You know what I'm saying? But if Russ is giving the games away.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's giving the games away. Like, I don't really know how else to say it. I wouldn't say the Lakers battered Houston yesterday, even though they beat them by 10 points. I mean, 8 points.
Yeah, but Russ gave it to them. Brother, that's 8 points that Russ gave them. Let's be real.
He gave it to them. And like I always say, Russ gave you 10 points. If Russ was to give you his normal 22, score might have been different. You know what I'm saying?
And minus the turn. That's not even minus in the turnovers, bro.
And he was 1 from 7 from 3. Russ, drive. So many of his shots were so open, he could have just took 2 dribbles to the elbow where he likes and took his little mid-range shot. Like, that's how open he was certain times. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know what it was. It seemed like there was just a mental block, bro. It's like he knew he was thinking the place out and he couldn't recompose himself, bro. You know what it is with Russ? When he loses his head, he just thinks going harder is going to help. Sometimes he needs to just take his foot off the gas a little bit and just go back to the basics, bro.
Let me see how much assists James had last night, because James was getting trapped from half court. Like, see, 7 assists. Because I'm not gonna lie, he recognizes double teams so well, bro. Like, and he knows who to pass it to. And that's the thing. Now they're double teaming him and leaving Russ open.
Yeah. Like, because they want Russ to shoot. That's why.
That's why Russ can't just get to the perimeter and spot up. Run in. You know what I'm saying? Go and watch some Steph Curry tape. Run around. Make your defender follow you because he don't know what you're doing and he's thinking you're gonna do a backdoor cut and get a pass for an easy lay. So then they gotta double James with someone else. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Harden's getting trapped from half court, bro. Like they weren't playing.
Not at all, bro, because they know they got it patterned. You see, the worst thing we could have done was beat them in the first game, innit? Because I remember you saw the little memes that are going around of AD and Bron sitting on the bench just nodding, saying, all right, cool, this is what you man are on. And you can see the one player I don't want carrying the ball from deep is Russ, blood. I don't want it. I want Harden carrying it up court because worst case scenario, do you know what I mean? He's got a shot on it. But with Russ, it's like man wants to run through, and if they build a wall for Russ, he can't shoot in it. And even his distributions all over the place. Right now. He can't pass to, his pass is erratic. I
can't say like take the ball out of Russ's hands because like my man's an MVP caliber point guard. You know what I'm saying? But I get where you're coming from, innit? If James brings the ball down the court, but that's the thing. Like they're trapping him at half court. You want Russ to be able to bring the ball down at least 50% of the time. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
That's what my man says. Rondo is blatantly a real vet. Like he can still manage the game.
Yeah, bro. He's been managing the game.
It doesn't always have to be Bron. You know what I'm saying?
From Rondo, bro. Remember I said to you, bro, is Rondo coming back? And certain men were like, oh, he's too old and that.
Even I said it. He's not too old, but like he's not gonna be a massive.
And I remember I said to you, I said, Rondo's coming back.
The game.
I told you, I said, Rondo's coming back, bro. What people are, bruv, you see, class is permanent. And the thing is with Rondo, man don't need
he
Rondo.
had 9 assists.
Fam, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I told you about Rondo because the thing is, he doesn't have to have this effect on the game every game. Even if he gives you something like this every other game, it's enough, bro. It's enough. His presence is enough. His experience is enough. And it's one more person to help. The biggest problem we have with the Rockets, is that when Russ is doing that, Covington's not going to do it every single game. Do you know what I mean? House Jr.
a massive pickup for the Houston.
Yeah, he's picked up very well.
He's playing wicked.
He's picked up very well. But guess what? We can't rely on that. As far as what I've seen, I can't put my hat on that every game so far. House, man can't, innit? PJ, them open threes, man, literally, like I would, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who's picking it up? You look at the Lakers yesterday, them man, 19 from 36 points come from the bench, bro. Not even the start. The first 36 points, 19 came from the second man. That's what they have.
Yeah, no, you lot starters didn't perform though. Like
this is what I'm saying. But then when our second man come in,
JaVale got injured as well.
Yeah, JaVale's my guy still. I love that guy, bro. Like, literally,
KCP, 5 points.
It's not good enough.
9 points. Not good enough, really.
But that's what I'm trying to say to you, my guy. The second
man.
man.
Marquise Morris, though. He done his thing last night still.
He did, bro. But the second man coming in is the problem, Jamz. The second man coming in is the problem. Because for me, it's like, as you said, who's picking up? Because Russ can't afford to have them games because we got no one to pick up, bro.
I hear you.
Got no one to pick up, bro. Like, my man's touching on Rondo. LeBron yesterday. As you said, playoff LeBron's different, bro. Man have to put respect on his name because man will call you the Black Skip Bayless, blood. So now, you
Listen,
you need to put some respect on Bron's name.
I just make man know that I'm KD over Bron, innit? In my personal opinion, I'm not a Bron hater. I wouldn't go that far. But shout out KG though, because that's been giving me jokes all day.
Listen. You know what I'm saying? We might as well get to this now, bro. Because remember, we saw the Zion sneakers.
Oh yeah, the Zion thing.
My man said, Zion, fam. Man's asked that we have to get into the Zion sneaker thing because, as you said, you see the impact of the media, on public perception of basketball players and football players and athletes in general. You see how powerful the media is right now. I'm a fan of Zion. I think he's got all the talent to be a top player, but man hasn't shown nothing yet to have his own sneaker. That's my opinion.
Facts. I don't like to knock a man's hustle. You know what I'm saying? Zion's a young G, just come out of the league, he just come out of college, and he's getting big checks, you know. He's got like a 75M Jordan endorsement, regardless.
Without playing.
Yeah, without playing. Like, regardless of his basketball money, Jordan already got him for 75Ms. So with that money, obviously he's gonna get a signature shoe at some stage, innit?
Yeah.
But I will say, like, for a man that's played so little this season, like, it's a bit much, innit? But obviously the league, he's already the face of cover of 2K21. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like they know what they're doing with him. Do you know what I'm saying? And from what I've seen of him, he can play.
Oh yeah. There's no disputing that.
He can play. Ja or Zion is a hard question because I really like Ja. You know what I'm saying?
So do I.
I started watching Memphis just because of him. Like, I ain't really trying to watch Memphis on a normal day. But for him, I started watching it. I'm seeing little highlights on Insta. I'm like, yo, this youth's getting crazy. I need to see this live, bro. I can't just be seeing this on YouTube. I mean, on Insta. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
Based off this season, to be honest, that's a hard question because it depends on what kind of team you're trying to fill. Do you need a star guard? Do you need a mad power forward? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're two completely different players. But
they're not. They're only going to get...
season, I'll take Ja.
Yeah, they're only going to get compared because they're both young and they're both making noise, innit? Like, there's no similarities.
I think Zion's ceiling is higher. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like if Zion really becomes who the league wants him to be, he's going to be better than Ja.
He's got more in his locker. Technically, for sure. But Ja's just got them mad hops, blood.
Mad hops.
And it's the intensity.
Apparently, his dad used to make him do mad sand jumps and tire jumps with ankle weights and that. Like, his dad was like, yo, I need my son to be like D Rose still. Hey son, come. Like, his dad, shout out Ja's dad, because the things there are key if you want to be a good basketball player. Having your family invested, having your family making sure you're working hard when you don't really want to. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Ja's dad.
100%. This noise, Giannis to the Warriors, it won't go away, blood. I don't see it happening personally because I think stylistically, I don't know if it's a great fit for him, bro. I feel like he has to be the main guy where he is. But I don't know, bro. Like, that noise ain't going away, bro. Like, how would you rate him if he decided to make that move? Because I feel like MVP, this, that, and the other, like, I just don't feel like it's a good time to move, blood. I think you have to look at him like how they looked at KD, blood. Obviously, you know what I mean? It's a bit. How do you feel about it?
You see, like, I'm never gonna knock a man for moving because KD moved. So I ain't gonna knock a man for moving, innit? You know what I'm saying? If I knock Giannis for moving, and everything what I say about Giannis, man, are gonna say, well, then why didn't you say that about KD? I ain't gonna knock him for moving. I would like to see him stay at the Bucks and try a thing there. Also, like, I like to see the man them get paid. That's the main thing. I want to see Giannis get that 300 mil record-breaking contract, bro.
Yeah, he ain't gonna get that if he moves.
I want to see. He's not gonna be eligible for that if he moves. Like, he'll still get a mad contract. He'll still get. I can't give you a figure, but he'll still get a crazy contract of money that we don't even dream of. But, bro, like, oh look, KD's a snake. Comments are coming. That shit just.
This is it, but they're gonna come for KD. KD's your guy. KD's your guy, but. It was a bitch move still.
I wouldn't want to see him move, innit? If he was going to move, I know him and Steph they're very close, innit? I reckon it could work at the Warriors for him because you got two mad shooters, not two average shooters, two mad. You got a mad backcourt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I don't see why it couldn't work because you can't really collapse your defense on Giannis and when my man's kicking out to Steph and Clay every time. Like,
yeah, you can't.
That's a pick your poison kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing a lot of my team's the Nets, my guy. KD, anywhere KD goes, I go. I've seen a lot of blogs lately saying that he wants to go Miami, which would literally be a KD move. Like, these men are gonna batter you in the playoffs, and then obviously they had them 3-1 up. It's a different type of battering, but these men are gonna batter you in the playoffs, and you're gonna go there. I don't really know what he's going to do. I can't speak on it. To be honest, I see the blogs and it's one of them things I'm like, I'm going to just wait and see. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to go to Miami because that's problems. That's smoke. That makes it.
So that's why. So you're backing Giannis's move, yeah, because it's the KD team. That's why.
Yeah, no. Obviously, I have to go off what I want. I wouldn't want to see Giannis at Miami, but that's the rumors. Like, do you get what I'm saying? A man said Steph's better than KD. Lie me, bro.
Listen, hey, we have to talk about my guy.
You know what? The world's a beautiful place full of beautiful opinions, but you're welcome.
Yeah. We have to talk about my guy as well, bro. Bobby Lee Swagger, blood. The shooter, blood. Hey, blood. Tyler. Hero. Fam? Kid's cold, you know.
All right. You know what? That series is a madness because I honestly feel like I've seen it in the interviews and all that. They said it, but I was watching it feeling like, Giannis has got an injury. These men are they're just taking it easy. But bear in mind, they took it easy and it still went to overtime. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're out next game. Shout out Chris Middleton. You done your thing. 21 in the third quarter. You went off. But I did notice you had 0 points in the fourth. I noticed that.
Yeah.
What did he get
altogether? What did he get
altogether? I think he had 36. He got another 9 in overtime, and overtime, that's clutch. I believe he scored everything for them. Yeah. But 0 for 6 in the fourth quarter is not good enough. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not, but that's what I'm saying. And
also, Kawhi is not better than KD. Sorry, carry on.
And this is the thing, though. What a lot of men notice, like you notice it, I notice it as well. It's just like, remember the other day, Kemba was cold, bro. But then, bruv, clutch time.
Yeah, Kemba
he pulled up. Do you know what I mean? When it matters. And the thing is, like, he dropped, 36. But nothing in the fourth. And it gets like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why you have to look at certain guys. And that's why I said that the importance of someone like Rondo, fam. Because it's like, even if my man's not dropping big numbers, bro, like what man adds here, the experience and the depth that man adds here, and the consistency you can get from a player that good around other players, bro, you can't replicate that with like man like my team. I don't know who's gonna turn up every game. I don't know who's gonna be hot, who's gonna be cold. Do you know what I'm saying? The only guy that we can semi-rely on is Jamz, and when Jamz is ready to be cold, it's horrible.
Not a good look, yeah.
It's not a good look because he's so nonchalant with it. Yeah, when he's not playing well, it looks so bad, bruv. Because he's not even gonna give you the hustle that Russ gives you.
Facts. Let's not get sidetracked though.
Yeah, but Tyler, come on, bruv.
Tyler Hero.
Kid can shoot. I don't care, innit?
I like it. Still. I like Tyler Hero. That series there is like it's wrapped up, innit? Miami got that. I was shocked, but I'm happy for them. Like, I blatantly like that team. Kendrick Nunn. I was half. Obviously, Ja Morant's way more exciting, but Kendrick Nunn, the way he carries himself, like, I was happy that he was doing his thing and he really was giving Ja a run for his money. Yeah, Rookie of the Year. I like that team a lot. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Jimmy Bucket's the real guy.
Come on.
I resonate with a man like that. You know what I'm saying?
17 for him. 17 for Dragic as well, blood. Man, like Goran's doing his thing.
The Dragon's the MVP of this series so far, bro.
He's doing it, bruv. He's turning
doing
up.
it for them. He's doing it for them. Trust me. He's getting the job done. Bam too. Hey, you see Bam? Like,
Hey, Bam is a unit, fam.
Like, my man is hard. I swear down. He is hard. But one thing I'll say, yeah, like, I don't think it's Giannis making the Bucks lose. They're just not using Giannis properly. Like,
that's what I was going to say.
What happened to you last year?
A lot of men are saying that they play better without him. I think they're less predictable, bro. I think they're more fluid without him.
Nah, their offense clicks a lot more without him. There's more ball movement. There's more chance for open shots, and but like, the reason is because they ball watch Giannis a lot of the time. So shooters go cold. A man like Chris Middleton, as we saw last night, you let him heat up, you let him get his rhythm, and it's like, damn, Chris, doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? But like, more time, they're just giving it to Giannis, and nothing ain't really happening. But really, they make Giannis do a lot. I noticed last night, obviously he had 19 points in 11 minutes last night, but they were still, they wasn't winning when he came off the court. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty even, same way. But I noticed, like, I wanted to see it, and I noticed it. Like, sadly, he only played for 11 minutes, but some pick and roll action, some lobs.
Yeah, there's not enough. If you got a guy that size, you have to use him.
That's kind of what they need from him in the playoffs. You can't just do I'm going to bring the ball down and I'm going to, do you know what I'm like? He brings the ball down. He's their best defensive player. He's their highest scorer. He's their highest rebounder. Like, bro, just give the ball to someone else to bring down, man. Like, you basically got the guy doing everything. None of your other players are doing much. They're just spotting up, waiting for a pass from him. Do you know? Like, it's not fair on the rest of them, to be honest.
And the thing is, when it comes to bringing the ball down, you wouldn't really want him doing that, blood. You want him in the paint, bro. Like, you would. Like, what the hell do you want him?
Exposure say it. They was like, when this guy catches the ball anywhere in the paint or at the top of the free throw,
bro.
It's problems for them. But when he has the ball at the top of the key, it's easy for them to know what to do next. Like, he said it. So if a coach is saying that in a mid-game interview, like, you got to, like, this is to Mike Budenholzer, bro, you got to listen to that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, the coach just gave you some game, yo. Put him at the top of the free throw line or on the elbow, because that's when it's problems. Don't put him at the top of the key and have him trying to shoot threes and deciding what he's going to do from there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Man, they're
building a wall, but this is why they need to use him differently, so that the wall, they're always going to try and build a wall, but if you use Giannis differently, the wall's going to come too late, or it's going to come at a mad angle. He even, instead of being right at the top of the key, go a bit to the side. You can still be at the three-point line. Draw the wall to that side. Open up the other side. Like, you're still giving players time to close out if you want to kick someone for a corner three, because you're in the center. Draw them to one side, kick to the other side. One thing about Giannis, he can pass. He'll get the ball from one side to the other side of the corner, no problem.
That's the thing. Like, he's technical. He's technical, bro. He's not just a big guy. Do you know what I mean? But saying that, you still don't want him carrying the ball down the court, bro. Like, not for me. There's other people in that team that can.
Because transition, get the ball to Giannis. If it's not a set defense, transition, force turnover, get it to Giannis. Let him cut. The man takes 2 steps and he's there. You know what I'm saying? But like, absolutely. On a normal thing,
my man's saying, yeah, for sure. My man's saying we ain't putting no respect on his Raptors, so man need to talk about Siakam, bro.
Sorry, my brother. I saw that comment still. But,
Siakam, bro. Talk to me about Pascal.
Before I even get to Siakam, shout out Nick Nurse, innit? Because he literally is doing what Budenholzer ain't. He's adapting. Like, do you get what I'm saying? They went from 2-0 down to 2-2. He's adapting. Hats off to the players as well, because the players are doing what's asked for them. But my man's adapting. The thing I love about the Raptors, is like, obviously Siakam's their main scorer for the season, but in the playoffs, they seem to recognize that, we can't just leave it all to Siakam. Like, anyone could get it on a given night. Do you know what I'm saying? Kyle Lowry's had a 30-point game. OG Anunoby hit the clutch shot for them. Do you know what I'm saying? Pascal wasn't even really going mad with it until I think this most recent game.
In terms of balance, they're like my favorite team to watch, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Just from an aesthetic point of view, that is a beautiful watch, bro. And when you look at that, not only did man get 23 points, bro, 11 rebounds, bro.
No, he had a double-double.
Fam.
I expect that of him, though.
But it's just like, bro, but this is when you needed it.
You got to be on steroids in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I expect that of him. He averages 7 rebounds, bruv. Make some extra jumps. You know what I'm saying? He averages 22.9. You got 23. Do you know what I'm saying? Fred VanVleet, cold.
Bro.
Cold. Shout out Fred VanVleet.
Wavy.
Cold.
Wavy.
Huh?
Wavy, bro.
Cold. Someone said, what did they say? Lowry drawing contact fouls like Bruno. Now, Lowry's a vet, though. Like, he draws them. All them affect. Like, my man really just puts his body out there.
But, bro, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. Like, my guy does it the best, bro. My guy does it the best. Jamz lives on the line, blood. That brother was born on the line.
Facts.
He knows how to draw a foul, bro. Like, that's that real...
And Dame as well. Dame's been doing it a lot.
Dame's cold, but when it comes to drawing fouls, man don't draw fouls, like the beard. And then on top of that,
Ibaka's playing.
Yeah, Serge, bro.
Serge has come to play this playoff still. Oh, look, someone just said it, Jonah. Serge come to play. Like he's I like him anyway. Obviously, he's from old school, from the team. I got love for anyone on that team. You know what I'm saying? So, but Serge came to play still.
Bro, like it's literally that series is looking wavy, blood. Obviously, like I like the Celtics as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I still think the Celtics are gonna take it, but
yeah, Marc Gasol's not playing great for them. I think the Celtics will take it as well. They got a well-rounded team, man.
Yeah, I think so. But you know what? Without Kawhi, these men are showing that, you know what? Like, we got a bit about us, innit? And because a lot of people were doubting them when they lost him. And to be fair, to be still where they are without man and to be putting up the fight they're putting up, bro, I think they're proving a lot of doubters wrong, blood, because I wasn't sure about them, fam.
No, you're right. The Celtics are a good team, though. Like, and if I understand, if Marcus Smart, first things first, Marcus Smart is one of their hardest players. He really holds that team down.
Yeah.
But, like, he has bad offensive nights. You know what I'm saying? And he was only 25%. 2 from 8. Like, those things make a difference in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum had a good game. He had 24.
Yeah, 24. Yeah, 24, 10 rebounds.
But as their main scorer, bro, like, man, I want to see a 30-piece from JT.
Yeah, from JT, you want a 30-piece, for sure.
Also, do you know who's really struggling offensively? And I proper like him? Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, but I like Jaylen.
But him and Marcus Smart are so valuable on defense. But he ain't having the greatest offensive game, and he needs.
I think he got like 14 last game, bro. Like, you don't expect 14 from. 14. Yeah, it's not good enough.
22% shooting. Nah, that ain't good enough, my G. 2 of 11 from 3. Nah, that ain't good enough, my G.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's not.
That ain't good enough.
My man said Raptors are coming out. Yeah, I still think the Celtics have too much for them. I think Celtics have too many.
It might go 7 games though.
Yeah, it could. But I just feel like the Celtics have too many men that can influence it when it matters, innit? That's all it comes down to for me. Because there's very little between them, innit? But I just feel like crunch time.
That's the thing. Crunch time. Toronto's go-to is going to be Siakam. Whereas crunch time in for Boston, you got Kemba and JT, and bro, them two are a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can go to either one of them. Kemba had a bad game, still was clutching the fourth quarter to win them the game in the first or second game they played. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's what I mean. Man said if Celtics beat Raptors, I think they come out. But I think they come out the East anyway. They were my pick to come out the East, and I picked Lakers to come out.
And play them. You can't even do that because you have to remember. You see Jimmy,
yeah.
You see Jimmy. You have to remember Boston's a young team, yeah. and you see Jimmy, he don't like young boys. Well, he does because he's got a young team. But how he dealt with Minnesota, like, if you're not on his team, bro, he's not trying to lose to no little kids, you know. Like, man, you understand? I honestly don't even know who would take it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I reckon it will be one of the best Eastern Conference finals they've been in a while. I'll be plugged in for every game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I can't call that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't call that. But I got Boston to come out of this series because they look better beating Toronto. And when the games Toronto did beat them, well, obviously one was mad tight and it came down to a clutch shot. And the other one, it was down to these man not performing too well offensively. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you got 14 from Jalen, 8 from Smart. Smart splashed 5 threes in the last quarter of the first game. 5 threes is 15 in one quarter. He only had 8 the whole game. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like you get a good performance from them and you get a good performance from Toronto. Boston's winning. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's how I feel. We got my man watching from DC. Oh, big up. Let us know where you're watching from as well in the comments.
Man, KD's hometown and all that. Come
on. Look at this team KD in here. I'm team Bron blood. That's why I better have to have the thing, man. Get out of here with this KD. This brother
too, so shout out
KD,
anyone.
you know. Man's been on the shelf all season and man's still flying the KD flag, blood. Like, hi.
Brother, I really, you see,
let KD rest, blood. Let him rest, blood.
As long as me, you can't forget some of the things you seen my man do. Like, oh man, he's just a.
Bear man saying we're sleeping on the Raptors. We're not sleeping on Raptors. I rate them still. Do you know what I mean? My man said something about Jamal.
We have to go. KD man in the comments as well.
That's it. And big up all you man watching from Canada as well, blood. Hey, we have to talk about my guy Jamal still. Because Murray is my guy, blood. I don't care, really. I don't care. Him
series now, yeah?
Joker, blood. Listen. Fam, 27 and 26, you know, between them, bro.
I need the clips to take that. You know what I'm saying?
18 rebounds, blood, for the Joker, fam. 18, my guy.
And I bet a lot of them were offensive too, because...
Bro, I'm 4 assists, bro.
Still, let me get up there.
3 rebounds for Jamal, 6 assists, bro. Man said 18 rebounds, blood. 18, the Joker, fam. With the rainbow shot as well.
The Joker's the best player on their team, hands down. He's
with the rainbow, blood. You see the release? A man holds it there as well, blood. On the release. Come on, blood. He holds it. Fam, you rang that, fam. Listen.
His shot is funny to watch still. Because he gets it off like from anywhere. Like I've seen him make some mad dodgy shots. Like they don't even look like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, he's automatic with it though, blood. It's like as soon as it leaves, it's just splash. Every time, you know, splash. Florida's in the building.
Florida. One of my little cousins is coming Florida to play. He should be flying out in December to play.
You need to find out what college ball is and we can get people down to his game, fam.
Trust me. And I always forget the name of the college.
Halsden there, blood.
About the Clippers. Kawhi lost that game for Clippers. 13 points, cold in the fourth quarter. Cold, didn't score. And that's what I was watching, saying, yep, Kawhi's gonna turn up fourth quarter. iRobot, you know what he's about to do.
Yeah.
He had a malfunction still. Denver are gone in no more than 6 games. I'm gonna just put that out there for you lot. Denver will not be there no more than 6 games, yeah? Yeah. But you see the Clippers, bro. Them man play, yeah, like they ain't got no chemistry. They just play your turn ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everyone passes it to someone and it's all right, what can you do? What can you do? Like I feel like, did they even get plays drawn up for them? Like when they call timeouts, what's Doc Rivers even saying to them?
Brother,
I don't know.
LeBron is going to destroy these men. I don't care. I don't care, really. I don't care.
They play like that. They need to get it together, man, because they're very, all of them are very good players, but you got Reggie, you got Lou, you got PG. Like these men need the ball, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
They can't all have it.
And they can't all have it, bro. And it's just like they don't like I watched PG hit a 3, yeah, that was pretty crucial. And like He didn't even spud none of the man them or nothing. Like, and I just thought, like, what's going for these guys? You know what I'm saying?
But that could be the pressure, though.
But I pre those things. Like, if you're under pressure and you just hit a free, man's meant to grab your shoulder, like,
your guy and that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really feel like them man got the chemistry that they need to really take this thing where they want to go with it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bruv, we got Toronto in the bruv. We got Canada in the building. We got the US in the building. Big up. Man said watching from behind Rants is green screen. I know, bruv, it's a whole wall, blood. If you're behind here, you must be in the next room, my guy. You know, like that.
I need me a green screen. I need me a green screen.
Trust me, bruv. Seattle, Washington.
You know what I'm saying? No, you know what? Forget the green screen. I'm gonna get a KD poster. You know
this guy, you know, you are gonna become the Black Skip Bayless, you know. These men are gonna meme you, fam.
Bro, it is what it is. I love KD. You get me? Don't make me get him posterizing Bron, you know. Don't make me get one of them final shots. Seriously, y'all don't want that. But yeah, no, Clippers, they played bad in game 2.
Hey, this is for you. This is for you, cuz.
Oh, dude, bro. Move.
Hey, you see what my guy Murray done to your boy Kawhi, though, blood? The claw, fam.
Sexy, blood. I was like,
he had man on ice skates, fam. Later.
It wasn't that bad.
No, it was nice. It was nice. He
shuffle back. He made a nice for himself to take the shots. It wasn't skates. He weren't skirting around. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Kawhi went out the camera shot, blood. I don't care.
He got him, man.
Nah, it was a mad thing still. What you man saying? He's saying Wagwan for playoff P, blood. What's going on with playoff P? More like pleasure P and that, blood. Man's doing up R&B or something, bruv, with the strip of him. I don't know what. Like, he's in and out. He had a decent game, though, 22.
Yeah, but that's not good enough for Paul.
That's not good enough for him. That's not good enough for playoff P.
Yeah. Like, I just want to let you lot know, we're discussing playoff P, not Paul George, because Paul George is lit. He's one of the best ballers in the league, bro. Especially when it comes to scoring. You lot seen what he done in OKC. You lot seen what he done in Indiana. You lot seen what he done this season with a dodgy shoulder. But this playoff P, like, he needs to get better, bruv. I want 30 a game from Paul George from now on to make up. You know what I'm saying? On a game where Kawhi ain't shooting well, I need Paul George to have more than 22.
But that's what I mean. This is what we spoke about.
Lou Will to have more than 13.
But, bruv, this is what we spoke about people picking up, bro. Who's picking up when Kawhi isn't splashing, what, 30, 35s? No one.
But see, that's the thing with the Clippers. They got, man, you got Reggie, Paul George.
On paper, they do.
No. But these men really have done it for them. Like, throughout the season, Reggie, Lou Will just had 36 in one of the games already. Do you know what I'm saying? A man said he sent him, bro. All right, cool, bro. Say nothing, you know? Bro, why are you pinning that foolish comment, bro?
Yeah, blood Hornets, man, get you a jersey. I'll pay for that.
Listen, if the KD moves to the Hornets, catch me in a KD Hornets jersey, innit, car? Why not? You know what I'm saying? It will be the end of his career. I'll just have to pick up another team too. But I'm always support what KD does. And if KD goes to the Hornets, I'll be buying a jersey. But I will have to find another team to, because when playoffs come, that's first round out.
Them man are saying it's still pandemic P though, PG 13%.
22 ain't good enough. 36 shooting, it's not good enough for me.
My man saying Kawhi regrets leaving Toronto.
Do you know what? Yeah, like, I wouldn't say he regrets it because I know my man, he's one of them home guys, isn't it? He's been catting to go to LA, bro. He's been catting. He had the choice of Lakers and Clippers, you know. He's been catting to get to LA. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't think he regrets leaving Toronto. I just feel like these men are on contracts. They need more time to gel. Do you know what I'm saying? The man management of the Clippers. Bro, I was going to say, like, I think Doc Rivers is an overrated coach. Like, I don't know if I'm qualified to say that, but, like, I don't feel like...
No, we can still have an opinion. They look like the most disjointed team left in the bed.
Like, give Will a turn. Give so-and-so... Oh, Marcus Morris is open. Kick it to him. Trez, go to work. It's like, and Trez, he plays a lot of like guard ball when they throw it into him at the post. I don't really want to always see him turning around and doing them crosses. I want to see him back man down. Like, Trez, you're meant to be a monster out here, bro. Back man down. Easy buckets. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's meant to be that, but it's not that, bro. Them man looked like it was almost a game of pickup here, and them man met in the arena like literally 10 minutes before the cameras turned on, cuz. That's what it looks like.
Doc Rivers did a madness with the Celtics in 09, yes, but ain't done much ever since. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really stuck in the past. You know what I'm saying? He had a good team with the Clippers, you know. Like, I can't. I need to write that team down, and I'm gonna chat to you lot about that next chat. I'm gonna come with the teams that he's had at the Clippers that should have done a lot better than they done. Because trust me, it ain't just
that's
about
what I'm saying.
Good players, but forget all of that right now.
And what my man's saying as well, like when you look at the last game for the Lakers, LeBron and AD both turned up together, innit? We need Kawhi and PG to turn up together.
You do.
Why are we seeing that enough?
But with them, it's like, I don't know. Kawhi just had one bad game, bro. Like, that ain't gonna happen too often, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh no,
it's not Kawhi we're talking about.
But PG, like, it's all here for him, bro. Like, there's not really much man can say. Oh, I love high rankings, man. I appreciate that. Bro, there's not much man can say for Paul George, innit? Like, it's all here. Like I said, we know what he does regular season. You see, bro, he was in the MVP conversation just last year. He come third place for MVP, playing for OKC, got kicked out first round. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's all in his brain, innit? I don't know.
His man's mentality is a bit.
Yeah, he needs to download the Calm app and start meditating, man. He needs to learn.
It's not ability, bro. But players like that piss me off, bro.
Because, like I said last time, like, I'm not trying to shy away from mental health issues. They're real issues. But, like, forget the money. As an elite athlete, mental fitness is part of it. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't be in the bubble talking about, I got anxiety and this and that. Like, you're a top level athlete, bro. You got to find ways to battle
deal with it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my honest opinion, innit? You get what I'm saying? And obviously, you're going to be anxious leaving a stripper at home, bruv.
This is it, bro. That's why you got to make sure you pick the right wife, and then you ain't got to worry.
Yeah, trust me.
You know, like that, bruv. Because later, man sleeps with his phone on loud. You know them ones. He sleep with his phone on loud, face up, blood. Because man's just like,
all that bread, you could have just given the girl child support, blood. You didn't have to go that far with her, but say nothing, man. You know what I'm saying?
My man saying Trey or Mitchell, blood.
That's a good one. Trey Young or Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, fam.
Do you know what? I'd have to take Trey Young.
Yeah, that's where I was going still.
When my man comes to ball out, like, he's scoring 30-point games, 12 assists, like, he goes mad with it.
Normal.
And he's had a few of them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, put him on a contender. That's smoke. And he's a little youth. Like, he is a little youth. Like, I know Donovan's young, but my man's a baby boy. Do you know what I'm saying? He's still got bum fluff on his chin and that.
Yeah, for real.
Still talk to the lift like his voice ain't even broken yet. He's a little youth. Like, his ceiling is mad. Do you know what I'm saying?
The man saying Dame Dollar terrorized, man. I'm telling you.
Traumatized. Dame Dollar traumatized the man. Facts.
Fam. Yeah, PG's done out here.
KD is listed at 6'9". Elias, KD is listed at 6'9", but it's cap. He done admitted he's 7 foot. He just didn't want to be put in that center category.
he's definitely taller than that still.
Elias, are you talking about Donovan? Yeah, no, Trae Young is not a better defensive player than Donovan, but I wouldn't say they're offensively they're the same. Like, but it's not fair because I've seen some D-Wade comparisons, and I think it's not fair because I would like to see more of Trae Young. Like, I've only seen 2 years of him. His first his start to the season last year was rocky, and he converted it into being second for Rookie of the Year. Like these men are young, you know what I'm saying? Mitchell's got mad hops and his 3-point shots improving.
Yeah.
And what he got in the playoffs is mad, but that kind of got turned into a Trae Young, a Mitchell versus Murray thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And he kind of had to do that. Like, in the regular season, Trae Young on that dead team that he's got is shining. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm going with that. Man like Ice Trae, blood.
Second year in the season when you can still play for the Rising Stars game. Man's in the All-Star game. Starting. I thought that was gas personally. I was like, yo, at least make him come off the bench. But bruv, like, you gotta respect it, you know. Like, Trae Young is not a joke still.
Facts.
But this is why I don't like these questions, because as soon as a man asks me this, suddenly I'm not respecting Donovan, and I don't.
But this is the problem. I feel the same in football.
Are you mad? Like, he's one of my. I love explosive guards. I love them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But like, if you're gonna ask me a question, don't tell me that I'm dissing the other one just because I picked one man over the other. Do you know what I'm saying? Mitchell's still a star. You know what I'm saying? He's still a star. Hopefully he stays at Utah and gets his big checks. You get what I'm saying?
This is the problem with the comparisons, bro. Like, when we're comparing, that don't mean we're disrespecting a man. Man are just saying, yo, like, I prefer this guy. I think this guy is better. That's not rubbing out the other guy, bro. Like, there's not many men in the NBA. You know
what I'm saying?
But that's it. Because there's not a lot of men in the NBA. One thing about the NBA is I feel like the general level, is just high across the board, isn't it? It's not like when I watch football, I see bare shit man playing in the Prem. Shit. You know the ones like, I don't look at man in the NBA and say, yo, this guy's crap. Like,
bro, God, like, you see Eric Bledsoe. Before he was here, he was at Phoenix and somewhere else. I think it was the Clippers. I can't remember off the top of my head. Like, my man averaged 20. Like, he can go and do that. Most guards in this league, if you tell them, yo, I need you to average 20 this season, they'll really go and do it. It's just about, like, what positions you're put in, how your coach is dealing with you, the situation that you're in at the time. Like, I think a lot of NBA men are underrated because they just don't get the chance to shine. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of men are sick.
Facts. That's what I mean. Most teams have a solid starting five, bro. Like, most of them. Do you know what I'm saying? So when we're comparing, man, it's not to rub out another guy. It's just to say, yo, this is what we think. It's just like with the Zion Jar comparisons, bro. You know they're both cold ballers.
Mitchell Trae Young is like, if someone was to tell me now I take Mitchell, then like I wouldn't ask them why, innit? I get it. I get why they would take Mitchell. Because he's but both of them are fun to watch, and I prefer explosive guards. But Trae Young, like, because he's cheeky, bro. You know, he's got mad dimes. He's putting it through man's legs, mad handles, shooting from anywhere. Like,
bro, he is. That's the perfect word for him. He's cheeky, and that's why I like him. He's mad disrespectful. He's mad disrespectful.
Nah, bro. See, this is what I'm saying. You see, playoff Bron, my man's just out there moving like he's still a young G. Like, you would never guess he's 35 or 36 or however old he is. Like, he's killing.
Yeah, he's taking a piss.
He's the man, bro. Like, he's the best player on the Lakers. He's the man, innit? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, but I mess with KD, so it is what it is. Like,
but that's what I mean. It comes like the Cristiano Messi thing.
Yeah, that's what it come like. But the media turned it into a battle between them two, and like, accolades-wise, Bron's the better player. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But going off what my eyes like watching, KD's the man. And even down to little things, like anytime I pick up the pad and play 2K and I got KD, that's straight green lights.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is every time, innit?
Bro, like,
it's always a crispy release, blood.
That's my guy, man. Like, allow me, innit? You don't need to just allow me with that. Just let that go, man. No. MJ's a real goat, facts.
Yeah, you, man. Yeah, you're killing me, bro. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me.
Real goat, facts. But yeah, no, just to end on Clippers.
Yeah. And
Denver, bro. Denver scored 44 points in the first quarter. 44! Like, they were raining threes. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it come like, you see this bubble thing? It come like sometimes they're in a scrimmage and man are just balling out. You know what I'm saying? They have like some mad runs where man's like, yo. And then they have some really bad runs where man's like, okay. They scored 44 in the first quarter and then got beaten in every quarter after that. But they just built up such a big gap in that first quarter that they couldn't come back for. Especially
the second quarter was 31-28. They were down, 21-17 down, 24-21 down. But the first quarter,
was just too bad. And that first quarter is not a regular quarter for any team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For even an all-star team, like if they were actually playing real and not just all-star ball, like 44 in the first quarter is a mad thing.
It's wild, isn't it?
You know what I'm saying?
It's true. That come like them man were playing in the all-star game. For real.
Why only getting 13 points? That's two things that ain't gonna happen again, in my opinion. So clips in 5, but 6 max. You know what I'm saying? So that's I just wanted to tie that up before we move on. Shout out Seymour. Like I said, the accolades of Bron speak for themselves, innit? I'm not really here for the debate. The media made it what it didn't really need to be. But me, I prefer watching KD, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
which is fine.
Some of the things man see him do on the offensive end is mad, and you can't even bring him down when it comes to defense. Cause he does his thing. KD's a two-way player. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, allow me. I'm not even trying to get into all of this today, man. I don't want to do the Bron KD thing. Like KD's not even in the league right now. We could, you know what I'm saying?
This is it.
You're already out.
And that's why when you're saying about what you prefer to watch, that's fine. And that brings me on to this, bro. This is my guy. When it comes to watching basketball, this is my brother. This is my brother. To just watch basketball. Because, fam, you see, when I was growing up, what got me into basketball was Allen Iverson, bro. AI, the big fucking earrings, the bling, the tattoos, everything, blood. He was just fogged out. And you see man's handles, blood. It's crossing man over and just putting him in a car park.
Kyrie, Uncle Drew, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Uncle Drew gets buckets, fam. I don't care. Listen, you see when bruv. I don't think I've seen anything like that.
But I think what my man's asking is more about I assume, Hamza, you're more asking about like the locker room stuff and do you think he's poisonous and this and that? Because you can't be asking, man, what does man think of Kyrie's ball? The guy can play, bro. He's had 50-point games this season. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't want to. Kyrie will have man on skates, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? But I'll shout out Eddie, man. Peace. But like, come on, bro.
I think that Kyrie.
I'm not in the locker room, bro. I don't know, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? He does seem a bit standoffish sometimes. He does seem like he's hard work.
Though, bro. I just think he's misunderstood.
Listen, I think once Steve Nash gets in that locker room, all of that, all them little hissy fits that he might be throwing, I don't know if it's true or not, but I see the blogs. They say he throws some hissy fits here and there. He makes it uncomfortable for the team sometimes. There was something right at the beginning of the season about him not wanting to take a photo with his team. I'll take the photo. But I believe Steve Nash in the picture, that ain't happening. Like, Kyrie needs someone who he can look up to. And who better than a star god like Steve Nash? Do you get what I'm saying? KD and Steve Nash are already close because he was a developmental coach at Golden State. So, like, as long as he gets along with the rest of the team, which I don't see why he wouldn't, basketball players respect basketball players, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's good to go. Kyrie's definitely misunderstood. But one thing I will say is Ja understood him when he blocked that shot in the Memphis played Brooklyn Nets in a regular season game, and it was basically Ja versus Kyrie, and Ja won. Sadly, I ain't gonna lie, he won. He blocked my shot on a mad team. I was looking at it like, oh my gosh.
Ja is like, bruv.
He's just
fearless, innit? And he's young and fearless, innit? And that's what it is. He looks like he's 14.
Shout out AI as well, man. You know what I mean?
Bruv, that's my guy, bro. AI is my guy.
You know what I'm saying? I like man with bad attitude, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
AI is the truth, cuz.
And also, just to touch on what Eagle said, Kyrie's stock is down because Boston are definitely looking better with Kemba instead of Kyrie. But if I can get a fully, like a Kyrie with no mental issues, no cancerous locker issues, like what they like to call it on the telly, I'll take Kyrie over Kemba. But if I need a team that's going to get along and need better chemistry, and you need that with young teams. Boston's a young team. Like Kemba's a way better fit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Remember, I said to you,
that old himself. I'm sure he's younger than me. I'm sure he's like 27.
Kyrie's a youth, but remember, I said to you, Kyrie. That's 2 teams Kyrie's left, and they're performing better. You know them ones, and I love Kyrie, but that makes man question it.
What's the first team? Sorry, the first team.
Bro, he left Bron, blood. Yeah, he left Bron, and no one cared.
Bro, he's a game winner, you know, to win them that shit.
He did, but he left Bron, and it's like, cool. That man didn't really struggle without man to say, oh my God, Kyrie's gone. And then he's left Celtics, and the same things kind of happened. And that's what I said on the last show. You will get certain men that don't rate him. It gives them, any man with an agenda against Kyrie is giving them something.
You can't not rate Kyrie, man. If you don't rate Kyrie, you're not watching the game, innit?
I hear you, but now he needs to get another chip. And I think he will with KD, bro.
You can't not rate KD. But him and KD, I think that as 2 men that are misunderstood and got a good coach that understands them, that man's nice. Hey, Elias, you saw that block here? Now, Ja Morant, he blocked that shit.
Bro, but you know what it is with these 2 men? They're 2 quiet guys, innit? And I feel like in basketball, because there's so many big personalities, when you get someone like Kyrie that's quite introverted, someone like KD that's quite introverted and they don't really express themselves like verbally.
KD's only an introvert off the court.
That's what we're talking about.
No, we're talking about on the court. On the court, bro. If KD needs to shout and tell the man them what to do, he will. That's why Draymond.
I'm talking about off the court, why man don't get Kyrie, a man don't get KD. They don't get them, bruv. Like, I feel like their personalities are misunderstood.
No, facts. I get KD though. I'm not gonna lie. That's my guy. I analyze him. I get him. Still.
That's your guy. Hey, we need to get man and KD on an interview, blood. I swear down.
He's a mad dude, trust me. But I get him still. He's just a bit socially awkward, and like we all had that stage in our lives. He's just super rich and super talented with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bit it's highlighted a bit more. But bro, like KD and Kyrie are both. They're high IQ players as well, you know. If Kyrie needs to tell him something on the court, he will tell him. And more time, the guy will listen because Kyrie's a high IQ player. Oh, man's trying to gas me. Love.
Bruv.
Love. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's true. Dame's quiet as well, but he comes with the pepper on the court.
Dame's a rapper. Like, he might be quiet, but Dame is a rapper. He's a man that's very confident within himself. Like, I don't feel like he's the same quiet, misunderstood as KD and Kyrie. Dame's just one of them, we don't really talk too much, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, forget the talking thing. I see you on the court. That's Dame. It's not like, oh, he's misunderstood, quiet kind of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, like, he's a rapper, bro. He's got an album that's blatantly good, making music videos, doing the mad little dances. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't really seem like someone that's too shy. You know what I'm saying? Who's taking the last shot, Kyrie or KD? That's a good question. And honestly, whoever's in a better position to take the shot, but more time it's going to be KD. And
I'm not no one over KD in the league if he's hot to take the shot. Nobody. Not even Steph. And I love Steph, but KD is the best shooter in the league.
Even if KD's cold, bro, he's clutch, bro. Them man there, if his shots ain't falling, they're rimming out. He ain't shooting bricks. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. Sorry to keep going back and forth. But you see, even though Kawhi had a bad game, his shots were rimming out. He was taking good shots. It's not going to happen. His first 4 shots of the game, to me, looked like they were going to go in, and they just rimmed out. So that ain't going to happen too often. But yeah, let's get back to where he was at.
That's what I mean. But bro, like honestly, yeah, it's KD for me, bro. Like I wouldn't put the rock in anyone else's hand before KD, bro. I wouldn't.
Me neither.
I wouldn't. And that's my honest opinion. Like he's not my He's not my favorite player, yeah, because stylistically I don't gravitate towards him. There's just certain things about certain players that I like, innit? KD, I like him, but he don't excite me, innit? He don't excite me like that.
The man will do anything you want him to do. You want him to shoot a mad three? Cool. You want him to beat a man off the dribble and shoot a three? Cool. You want him to get to the elbow and shoot a two? Cool. You want him to put it on a man's head? Cool. You want him to catch a lob? Cool. Anyway.
This guy is selling KD, blood. I'm telling you, guys. KD merchandise. We're going to start dropping.
I just saw a man say, Eagle, relax, no way. Oh, no, Eagle, relax, bro. Caris LeVert is a star in the making, but not next year, bro. Relax, man.
Oh, yeah. See, man get excited by that, and that's what the media do. Caris
LeVert's a star, though. He had a 50 ball this season. He led his team to a sweep in the playoffs, but he done his thing. Do you know what I'm saying? I like Caris.
He did, but
I don't want the Nets to get rid of him or try to do some dodgy trades to get a star. Like, I want them to keep him and build him up. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, don't say him over.
Yeah, we can't be giving man his flowers too early, blood.
Yeah, that's mental, bro.
Steph edges it for me. I don't know, blood. I don't know. KD for me.
That's mental, bro. You know what I mean?
What's man saying about Jimmy? Man saying Timberwolves now balling with the shooters on the Heat.
To me, that's a good analogy. Like, Kyrie was misunderstood at Boston. He's had some good games at the Nets. Just things haven't gone their way this season, and I think it can only get better for them, just like it got better for Jimmy. But one thing I will say about that situation is they understood Jimmy. They just couldn't get down with what Jimmy.
Yeah, they couldn't get, because Jimmy's just a bad man.
Minnesota. I like D'Lo. Don't get it twisted. D'Lo's a fly. I follow him on Instagram. He does his thing. You know what I'm saying? The man was getting caught in trees in the airport and that.
Yeah.
D'Lo, I know what you're about. I rate your thing. But like that team.
Wait, the comments, blood. Hey, fam, get out of here, man.
No, it's true though. He led the team to bro. Like it's not him next year, innit? His time will come though. LeVert's a bad boy still.
These are so funny, bro. What's wrong with these guys?
Hey, you lot are mad still.
Hey, I love you lot in the comments. You man are making my day.
I hope you like, you know what I'm saying?
I said D'Lo snitch, blood. I
expand to that. What's this snitching thing?
What's D'Lo done, blood?
Oh no, D'Lo's a snitch. I forgot. You know what? For ages, yeah, I was blatantly not feeling him. But that last season he had at Brooklyn, it kind of made me just be like, nah, this is cold, man. Let me put that to the side. And I really have, because I forgot. But nah, D'Lo's a snitch. D'Lo's 6'9" for real. And he's a scumbag for that. Like, that's how you know these men are young. They got bread, but they don't. They need some game, because do you know what happened? He basically blew up a man about what girl he was dealing.
Yeah, but having the other thing, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a joke thing.
Man, like D'Lo snitch 9, blood.
You lot, I'm not gonna lie. You lot, thank you for reminding me, because I forgot about that. But on the court, D'Lo can play. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro. Oh my god.
Bro? Yeah, no, I remember you told us. I forgot for a second, because I was trying to because he had a good season at the Nets. I was trying to just shift that.
Just kind of put that to the side.
If you lot ain't put it to the back of your mind, then I ain't putting it to the back of my mind. Back to my original statement, man, don't really mess with the Timberwolves, innit? I don't mess with Cat. You know what I'm saying? That's why Jimmy chopped his gal. Shout out whoever told me that last episode.
Yeah, bro.
That's like I don't really mess with Cat. Like, he can play, but like there's some things that's going on off the court and in certain interviews that just make me look at you, man. I'm like, look at you, man, baby boy, man. Shut up, man.
It's a madness, man.
He's a BFG, bro. Some 7-foot friendly guy. Embiid would have smacked him up as well, just in case anyone was wondering. When him and Embiid had that madness, Embiid would have smoked him.
Bro, man said TMZ, son.
TMZ, that's actually,
bro. It's the truth. My man got them on speed dial, fam. I'm telling you, he's their source, man. He's their source, my guy. Man saying that was the Iggy affair.
Shout out whoever said that, man.
Bro, it's a mazza. Now, I mean, before we wrap up here, man saying top 5 NBA players, bro. Like, bruv, I'd just say your favorite 5, innit? Like, to watch, because we can't do top 5 because it's all positions, it's all whatever, blood.
My favorite 5 to watch. Are we talking this season or just overall? Because obviously KD's at the top, but
if we say this season so far.
This season, Dame.
Yeah, for
Dame
sure.
Dollar, even though his team had a whack season.
Yeah,
but Dame.
My man got fined for saying that he needs to get the fuck out of here, bro. Dr. Dre, blood. He was like, get the fuck out of there, blood.
Devin Booker.
Oi, Booker's been hot.
Bro, what he done in the bubble was a madness, but what he's been doing, like, I don't really like watching the Suns, I'm not gonna lie, but I always catch their highlights, especially if I catch, Devin Booker had a mad game. You know what I'm saying? Devin Booker. Who else has been balling this season? I've mainly been enjoying watching AD.
JT as well.
I've been enjoying watching JT.
I've been enjoying watching Jokic. I've been
enjoying watching Kemba because Kemba was hitting man with some dirty snatches at the beginning of this season. Like, he was fun to watch.
Obviously, Luka.
Yeah, how can I forget the boy Luka?
Man can't forget Luka.
How can I forget the boy Luka? How can I forget? But these are, I'm just saying, man, I like to watch. Like, it's a bit of a vague question, but if we're talking top 5 players in the NBA, because forget who I like to watch. Right now, it's going to be Bron, Kawhi, AD,
KD.
No, KD's not in the season this year.
Oh, right now, in the season. Luka?
I want to say Luka.
Luka has to be top 5. He has to be.
Yeah, he has to be still. And then the last one is hard because if he was in the regular season, I might have flung it at. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Jokic.
That's my guy. So bro, I love watching that guy, you know. And even when he said in his interview, they were like,
Giannis ain't on that list, and he's not the MVP.
Ranting, but Giannis is, I don't know, to watch Giannis doesn't do it for me. But you see Jokic, you know what I like about him? Like, even in the interview, they were like, oh, you look so calm and that. He's like, bro, I can't run. I'm slow.
You know what? Shout out Benham, Harden as well.
Yeah, we'll come. Yeah, Jamz.
Like, top 5 is hard, bro. Because I'll
take Giannis out there, bro. I'll take Giannis out there and
Giannis in though. I put LeBron and AD and Kawhi. Then I got 2 spaces.
If you swap AD for Giannis, I think that's calm. If you swap AD for Giannis, I think that's as accurate as you would get.
Jokic, dad bod FC, but the man them don't realize. You see, Jokic,
he's cold with it though.
And I like players. The reason I kind of I wouldn't say leave Giannis out, but Giannis is so one-dimensional.
Yeah, it's just that one-dimension bangs.
Game, like, you need more than that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why they're messing up in the playoffs and nearly getting swept. Yeah. Because you need more than that. AD is a man that can adjust. He can play like Giannis if needs be, or obviously not exactly like Giannis, but he can do all of that. Get into the rack, putting it on man's heads, tough layups, get into the line.
Yes,
but
sir.
He's a lot of finesse ball right now, and you got to rate that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's still second in line for Defensive Player of the Year. Jokic, another man. Like, bro, my man is a mad offensive threat, and he throws passes like a point guard. Like, and not like any point guard. He throws passes like a top spec point guard. Do you know how mad that is for your big to be dishing out passes like he's the guard?
That's what I mean. It's the IQ.
That's why they're third. That's why they came third, because teams don't know what to do with that. Giannis is the same thing, and I love facts. What Kofi said, I love watching him slap it on a man's head, especially certain dunks. You'll think it's going to be a layup. Nope, slap that on your head. Like it's nice to watch, but like it's mad. It's mad.
Yeah, for me, the Joker, I just love watching him, bro. There's so much dimensions to his game for such a big man. You'd think that, he just uses his size and that, but he's mad intelligent. Like you said, the passing, man can shoot as well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And he knows when to, sometimes you just see him doing nice little things. He's screening, like popping it off, blocking man off. He's mad smart, bro. Do you know what I mean? He opens up the lane for other people as well, bro. Like, it's more than just putting his body in there for such a big guy. Do you know what I mean? I like watching him play, bro, because he's got so many dimensions to his game. So that's a personal favorite of mine to watch. But if man said,
I put Kawhi top 5, just so you know.
Kawhi was in there. Kawhi was in there.
Listening, my guy. But yeah, carry on, right?
Yeah, but for me, like, that's a personal favorite of mine. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a personal favorite of mine to watch. But if man said he's not in the top 5, cool, innit? But for me to watch right now, bro, I think him and Murray are doing is a madness.
Ilias makes a fair point, you know. If Jokic defends better, he's the best center in the league still.
Yeah.
He might be the best center in the league anyway. Like, chat to him.
Who's better than him?
Who can chat to him? Who can chat to him at the 5?
He's saying I still got Embiid ahead of Jokic.
No, I ain't got Embiid ahead of Jokic personally. Nah. I ain't got Embiid ahead of Jokic personally.
My man's saying Cat.
We'll have to wait and see, innit? Because Cat's blatantly getting a mad 3-point shot still. He's starting to splash them regularly. But he ain't got Jokic. He ain't got Jokic's vision.
Yeah.
Bobo's not better than Jokic, bro. Maybe you're saying he might be able to be, but he's not as of now.
This is it. For me, Jokic is clear than man there still.
Jokic is a mad center still. Like, you don't come across those too often. Man said tackle full. Like, hey, man came in just to block Lowry's inbound pass and couldn't even do that.
These men are funny.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
these men are funny, you know.
He's a fan favorite, innit? He's a fan favorite. But you see me, I don't go for all of that.
Nah, not Rudy, blood.
From Brother Lono. Bam.
I don't think Rudy is, blood.
Okay. Those are the centers that can have some chat for Jokic.
Yeah.
But I still believe that right now, Jokic is better than them.
Yeah, Bam's cold.
Let me just put that. I hope Bam becomes better than Jokic one day, because I really like my man. You get me?
Yeah.
I love the intensity he plays with, his attitude. Like, bro, I see one of his after game interviews. My man's, he ain't on no joke thing, you know. They're asking him, so what went wrong with the Bucks doing this and that. He's like, I ain't thinking about what the Bucks do. I think about what I do, innit, and what my team do, innit, and we didn't do enough. And I was like, say nothing, my man's a G. This guy's only like 24 years old, out here looking like a ringer. You know that?
He got the mentality, fam. Got the mentality.
He looks like a ringer. He looks like he could be at least 30, and he just had to cap for the visa, but say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Say nothing.
Hey, fam. Hey.
I would take Jokic over Porzingis.
Hey, Porzingis is my guy still. He's cold, bro.
hey, that's funny. The man said Rants is more passionate. Okay.
The man said that's how bad. Hey, KP's cold, bro. I love KP, but you know what it is? Like, Jokic is shot, bro. Like, it's just automatic, fam.
Bro, some of the things Jokic has done, yeah, like mad clutch shots, unorthodox, like from places that you're not even really be meant to shoot from. He's got a good defender on him. He's all leaning back. It just looks like he's gonna miss.
Yeah,
and it's going in. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what I mean. You man are trolling.
Porzingis is hard though, but Porzingis hasn't got as much durability, man. Like, he's injured. He couldn't even finish out this series for his team. The man was injured for how long before he even got to Denver? Like, man, am I thinking about what KP was doing at New York how many years ago? Do you know what I'm saying? When he was playing for Dallas though, he was looking dangerous still, because he's got a deep 3-point shot as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My man said KP can pull up from the logo. Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? I keep seeing a man say Nets trade for Simmons. Thoughts? I don't really have no thoughts on that, my bro. I can't lie. Like, I haven't imagined that scenario to give you something off the head top. But I'll be real with you. I need to see Ben Simmons play some more next season and really make a decision on this youth, because I just don't know for him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'm undecided.
He looks good certain games, but you can't shoot.
Man can end up just being one of them TMZ ballers, isn't it?
So you can't shoot, but you ain't Giannis. It's like, what are you really doing? You know what I'm saying?
I swear, I swear he was dating that Kardashian at one point, innit?
Yeah. I think Booker's got that one now. You see that one there? She's running through them, boy.
Yeah, Booker's got her now, but Ben was with her before, and maybe that's what it is. Yeah, maybe she took his soul, blood. Them Kardashians stay taking brother's souls, you know. So maybe she took man's mojo
in the sunken place.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's in a jar in the basement or something, blood. Man's just lost it, cuz.
For real, even AD. Obviously, I'm more time to put AD at the 4, but even AD at the 5 is he's someone that can chat to Jokic still, definitely. Because he's a very good defender. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's got it all, man.
Jokic is just a man that don't make. The more you stress him out, the deeper he digs in his bag, and pulls out something. You know,
he's ice cold, brother. He moves like Frankenstein.
Like 5 times once, and then still make the shot. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he moves like Frankenstein, bro. Do you know what I mean? And then man's got the little pump fake in him as well, blood. He's so big, yeah. And you think he's moving bare slow, and then it's all like, and then bruv, man's just at the bucket, bro. Like, no, I've got time for him still.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish on Simmons. Simmons is a good defender as well. He is a good defender, but like sometimes I just feel like, bro, like, don't you want to just play the 4 or something?
Not only this, look what man said after. Man said Tristan's got antibodies.
No. For real though, my man. Let's not speak too soon though, because I swear he's with Chloe now.
He's back with her, yeah.
He might end up in the sunken place next year. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying, but James came out and came back, bro.
James Harden's bounce that game is strong. Can't put me in the sunken place. Not with this beard. No way.
That's it.
He's the only one. I forgot he had one of them, you know?
Yeah, bro. He was with Chloe first.
Yeah, they just be like, oh, I'm lonely. Who do I want from the league today?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Maybe they're on league pass as well, blood, and they just swipe it across, bro.
If it was a normal, like, people will say, like, the man them are running through the Kardashians. No, the Kardashians are running through the man them. I'm not
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? No, but shout out Harden though, because James Harden, you know what I'm saying? He had the antibodies still.
Nah, I love you, man. Hey, you man have killed me today, bruv. Hey, it's been emotional, man. Don't forget to add up my man though. The at's at the bottom. You already know.
Oh yeah, you lot. If you lot want to chat to me about anything said today, just get at me on Twitter, man.
Hey, the basketball chat, man's active on Twitter. He's active on Twitter.
Read my tweets, you'll see. I'll be talking to myself sometimes. I'm active. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So you man, make sure you follow man up. Obviously, man's ats in the bottom as well, bruv. Another great show, blood. That's what I'm saying. Man's loving the vibes. Big up all you lot, you man watching from the States.
Love that everyone that came live, man. We appreciate it.
That's what I'm saying. The States, Canada, bruv. You man are represented today, and a few of you man that are in England as well, bruv. But yeah, bruv. Trust me, man, them are overseas plugging in. So make sure you share this as well. You get me with your brethren. Let them know. Like, it's going on over here as well, fam. Do you know what I mean? There's a show.
We keep saying we're going to be 45 minutes to an hour, but we keep going over, because you lot are lit still. You lot give us jokes, man. So make sure you lot come back.
But this is it. So make sure. That's it. Big up all you, man. Big up for your comments, man.
Shout out all the man, them.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Man aired you by accident. It was an accident. Trust me.
And that's it, bro. And then
I read all these comments still.
Exactly. Midweek. Bro, after the games, bro, we're keeping an eye on the games, bro, and depending on how the games are going to go, do you know what I mean? We'll bring you another one. But, you know what I mean? That Toronto and Celtics is looking like it's going to go to the wire. So that's going to be interesting. You know what I'm saying? Nuggets probably ain't got long left in this, so I'm just going to enjoy watching the man them while I can. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if we don't step it up, Lakers are just going to put some serious crud on, man. Do you know what I mean? And even the Clippers thing, bro, like, it's been a good series, bro. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, there's more coming. So you man just look out for it. Do you know what I'm saying? So nah, it's cool. Look at K9, bruv. Joker.
No, man, you aired me on purpose. Hey, K9, allow me, fam.
That's what I mean.
That's my big bro, man.
Come on, you man. Hey, big up for plugging in. You get me? Make sure you share the thing like that. Sub up. You get me? And hey, we'll catch you at the next one.